Good evening, everyone. I hope your Friday is going well. It is 1840, 1840 on the 13th day of June, 2025. And we are enjoying Chain of Command 2nd Edition. I have wanted more than anything to give it the fairest of possible shakes, to explore it, to wander around through its nooks and crannies, to see what it is that we might find within it, and also to see just how much of it they managed to fix. Because yes, no matter what people say, no matter what the fans of the game say, Richard and his playtesters, Tom Primrose is first. Richard and all of his playtesters went in and fixed things that were broken. Yes, now having looked at it for as many hours as we have, and as having read it, Chrono, who's playing with us today, has been reading at it, and I think he'll back me on this. That's not to say that the game itself was broken, but there were individual pieces within it that were in desperate need of repair. And I'm going to say, so far, so good.
But yeah, it's like, I would agree with that. It's not that the bones of the game were fine. It was just, there were elements of it that did not interact well with one another.
Yeah. So we'll see, but that's not really the story tonight. The story tonight is we are doing a scenario from the first Storming the Citadel Pint-Sized campaign. This is part of the Kursk Battle of 1943. This is Panzer Marsch. As those who have been following along will recall, our friend Achilles has managed to win 2 games as the Germans won the first game by the skin of his teeth. That was a fun one. That was exciting. And where it went back and forth. The last one was a larger victory, but still, I think the Russians gave as good as they got. Today, again, it is Panzer Marsch. Let's find out a little bit more about it. This game represents the start of the German offensive as the Panzers roll forward into the forward Soviet security outpost in the village of Butovo. Now, I will tell you that you can look up Butovo today, and I think we were discussing the last time we discussed this scenario. Butovo, I think today the last census showed it as 97 people.
Not much bigger than it was.
Yeah, not much bigger than it was.
Grown, no.
But as Achilles further pointed out, given where this is in the unfortunate events that are taking place there even today, it may well have fewer people than that. The village has been turned into a strong point by the Russians, which, if held, will slow down the German attack. Time is vital for both sides. The Soviets will deploy 4 patrol markers within 18 inches of their own table edge. I have shown the line where that exists for Chrono over here, because this is the first time I'm doing it. I am grateful to him always. Our guy, the Mechanical Turk, designed this lovely, lovely terrain. And so there's your 18 inches. So you have to deploy your patrol markers within 18 inches, and of course 12 inches of each other. The Germans will enter anywhere on their table edge. They will have 4 patrol markers, and they will be able to place them as usual along a broad front. The Germans will roll a d6 before the patrol phase begins. The number rolled is the number of moves which they immediately take with their patrol markers. So they get 1d6 for free. They add 1 more if they won scenario 2. So Achilles, it's 1d6 plus 1. At the end of the patrol phase, both players will place 3 jump-off points. This is attack and defend. Attack and defend. What do we know about attack and defend? Well, this is one of the big changes in Chain of Command 2 from a scenario perspective. We have objectives. Ooh. The defender will place 2 objectives on the table. They must be 18 inches from their table edge. They must be a minimum of 18 inches apart and 12 inches from any table edge. A significant feature, such as a building, road, high ground, or bridge, should be at these points. What did I give you for that, Chrono? You may recognize these from our games of O Group. You'll notice they are Russian one side, German the other.
At least 18 inches from my board edge.
Yes, they must be a minimum of 18 inches. apart. They will 8 inches. It doesn't say a minimum. I got to think that's implied. I don't think they want them on a line. And I don't know as you would want to make them any closer to Achilles, to be honest.
8 minimum and 12 from any table edge. Okay.
Yeah.
So
if Achilles, the attacker, captures either objective in the first turn, well, I don't know about that, but we'll see. He may begin the final countdown. Crazy. At the end of the first turn, the attacker removes one objective. The remaining objective is the sole objective for the game. The side which holds the objective marker at the game end wins. Either side may initiate the final countdown in this mission once an objective marker has been captured by the attacker. Ooh. Okay, there's all the stuff. Let's talk about our soldiers that have been brought. We have over here Unterfeldwebel Luttmann. His men like the fact that he's winning. They got a +3, so Achilles, because of this, gets a +1 in his force morale rolls. His CO likes him. He's a little more, as much as any German commander likes any inferior commander. He's got a +2, so that's good. It's not been going quite so well for our brave Soviet commander. Where's he? Where'd you put him? There he is. He's in the back. He's in the back. Yeah. Lieutenant Petrov, his CO, he's a little upset, but his men really are upset. He's actually got a -1 to his force morale rolls. So that's a little bit rough. They did bring specials. Let's take a look at what they are. They can't see. Each side knows what they brought. This is Achilles. And let's take a look at what Chrono brought. Now, courtesy of Fidelis, we have the test version of, check it out, the Lard America QRS. So
ooh, fancy.
It's highly patriotic. I like it a lot. So let's do our force morale rolls. I think y'all know how that works. Achilles, you're a +1. Chrono, you're a -1.
Ooh, nope. Crap.
Ooh, well, you're an 8, Chrono, and Achilles, I believe that puts you at a 9. 3. Yep.
Oh, could be worse.
Could be a lot better too.
I rolled as low as I could get, so you know.
Thanks for helping.
That's what I'm here for, buddy.
All right, well, Achilles, you, of course, as was said, will kick off our patrol phase with a 1d6 +1. Well, first of all, you have to set out your patrol markers along the bottom edge, any place you like. But as usual, 12 inches apart.
Right. Yeah, this totally sucks. Do they have to be 12 inches? Or
no, they must be no
12?
more than.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I thought, but wanted to make sure I wasn't messing up.
You want to be snug, you be snug.
I'm not sure it's going to make a darn bit of difference. I am going to end up on the back row for every spot because there is no cover on my side of the field.
You've observed that.
Yes. So, yeah, I'm going to end up starting in the back no matter what.
I don't know. Well, I mean, this is cover, remember?
Got 6 I can't even tell. It just looks like it's greener than the other parts.
Yeah, that is rough cover. That's 6.
Okay.
6 free moves.
All right. Then we shall do that. – 12 inches, right?
You're going to lock well before that. There you go.
Where is it? Right there?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I count that as 4.
I believe so.
And 1 more.
All right. All right, so that gives me my 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's one.
Crowdo may have heard something going on that flank.
Most likely.
Yep.
Can you give me 12 off of him, please? Thank you, sir. Let's see.
I'll lock him there.
Yeah, you need to scooch him a little to the right to avoid locking him.
That's fine. I just was checking my other one to make sure. Damn it. Come on. Get over there. Was checking my other one to make sure I was still okay.
It's going to create some funky angles, no doubt about it.
I'll lock him.
Yep.
Yep.
Can you give me 12 off of this guy going over here? Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to do that. You're going to be off the table at that point. You can't be off the table.
Yeah. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. There you go. Should be slightly over. For some reason, he keeps dropping the wrong location.
Oh, whoops, this should be further back. There we go. I guess get him this way a bit.
Still more. You're going to have to be further back than that. That'll work.
Now, if I did this right, this guy should be able to fit between there and there.
No, because the base is too big.
I guess the base is 2.5.
It's only an inch and a half.
You
could shoot straight over it, but
center?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
His,
yeah, you wanna stay shy where his marker is right now. Yeah.
Precisely.
Yeah, that should do.
It stopped right about there.
Dude, okay, locked.
Come up to right out there. I think that'll lock it. Yeah. And then he locks.
That's it. Well, I am comfortable saying that's the craziest patrol phase I've ever seen. What are you going to do? Achilles, you get to start.
Yes, sir. Alrighty. Yeah, let's see about this guy first.
Let's see. I think it's going to be these two. It's 12-6.
Yeah, it should be. It's going to be off the board here, right?
I believe
Is that right, Jim?
Yeah, I believe that is the case. I just want to make sure that it's not a question of bait. That like I say, this geometry is some I had not anticipated. That's okay. I like it. I like things that are different.
We like to throw the unusual.
The unusual patrol phase. That's right.
Yeah. If no cover is available, drop-off point must be placed on the table on the table edge within the zone generated.
Yeah. That's as clear can be. So
I think
right. Let's give him a look. What is that? Let's show him what that looks like, Croner, real quick. Show him the.
Yep.
It should be right there.
Yep.
Teeny tiny. It's got to be actually there. There we go.
What's this guy? What's this guy up here look like? It's gonna be these two, I know. So.
Yeah, it should be.
Oh, you want that guy there? Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the other one.
Middle, down the middle.
This is.
Oh crap! I lost my line.
Trying to find where I am. Can I put one back here, or would it have to be further back?
It would have to be further back.
All right. Let's see.
You can go in those weeds right there.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Sure.
You know, we've been talking a lot about the weed factor. There's a story in Beaver's D-Day about a tank commander who looked out over a field of standing crops and went, guys. He looked at his mortar crew and had him fire Willie Pete into it. Once the wheat caught fire, he said literally a platoon of Germans ran out of him and got machine gunned. Couldn't see them. Could not see them. And then they burned him out. Next, for Achilles.
Alrighty. Let's see. This one. And that's going to probably be these two guys, and it's going to end up right there.
I think it's going to be these two, actually, which is basically the same spot, honestly. So
it's 11-7. 13. Yeah, so it's this one and this one.
Oh, okay.
Basically the same spot. You're just...
Yep, right there. Yep.
Go so far as to get that out of there. Got to get that up in the cover.
I think it's got to be table edge. He can't be 6 inches back, so it has to be.
Yeah, I can't be far enough back to be in there, so it's got to be off.
Yeah. But I'm saying it also can't be off the table.
Right.
What's this guy look like? 14, 12-2.
It's probably this guy. So
let's see. It's 12-7.
This was shorter than that. So it's like that, and then the one next to it.
Let me do this guy back down here. It's going to be this very thin sliver.
It's going to be the one next to it, Achilles.
Oh,
remember,
I'm sorry.
I picked
I keep
that one.
thinking these guys don't count.
And center up will just
So it'll be,
use that
it would
one.
be this, not that.
Right.
Yeah, it'll be this. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, it's baseline.
Yeah.
Get yourself on there a little bit. Which side of the fence you want to be on?
I'll be on the right side.
Can't be. Yeah, that fence ain't gonna forgive you.
Yeah.
There you go. Last one, Achilles.
Like right here, I think.
Okay, we've done that one.
Yeah, but he's already adjudicated that one.
Yeah, but it might come up in one of mine. So.
Well, I think we're going here.
That's easy.
Just going to be table edge back here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not quite going to get that.
Oh, I forgot. Is this cover here?
It is. Yeah. I'm okay if you go to the back.
How far back do I need to be?
6.
How far back to
6?
6? Oh, okay. Well, 6 puts him in
You can sneak in like right there.
You're sneaking a tiny bit. Well, you got to figure he can easily deploy into it too. So.
Yeah. That's fine. It's fine where it is. As long as it works.
Let's see. Let me have this guy, which I think is going to be this guy here and this guy.
12-6.
It's probably this guy.
They are crazy. Actually, Chrono, these guys I think are almost exactly equidistant. 12-6.
12-6.
Oh no, that one's a little closer. Just a little bit.
This one's a little closer. So which one of these was it?
Here.
Was it this one?
That one.
Yeah.
Give me a bit more room.
Oh, that's the first normal one we've had.
There's a giant wide angle there.
We'll go with that.
Does the fence count as cover?
Yep. Light cover. These are according to the scenario descriptions, these are fences that are built to contain animals.
Which is precisely what they'll be doing.
Exactly. So, yes, to answer your question, they are light cover. But they do not block LOS. Okie dokie. Well, Achilles has the highest force morale. Oh, gosh, I will not forget. Achilles, remember, you get not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 dice you may use at any time to add to your pool. They are, however, 1 use only.
1 use only.
And borrowing from the scenario, Panzer Marsch.
Radio. We ready to go?
Yes, sir. I'm good.
All right. Locked and loaded.
Here's a
1, 2, 2.
That's a chain of command point.
Okay. All right. Let's see. We will put a 1 and a 2 together to be a 3, and bring out Zimmerman. And how far off the jump?
6 inches.
Okay. So, like, roughly in there?
Well, everybody has to be inside that. You got to measure everybody.
Yeah, this is the edge of your deployment. You got to come back a little bit.
You're better off putting them down and fitting them one at a time.
Yeah, because this is the edge right there. These guys are ends. This guy and your Obergefreiter got to be further back.
And also, you really ought to think about where you're facing.
Well, I haven't worked on any of that yet.
Right.
Actually, their facing is good.
Okay.
they're facing where he has to come from.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Is this guy okay? Yeah, he's okay. Everybody's in. All right.
I presume you'd like to put them on Overwatch.
Yes, please. Actually, can they move?
Nope.
Oh yeah, that's right. The act of arriving is their.
Exactly.
All right. And let's see. I'll put the other 1 and 2 together and bring out Keitel. All right. Let's get them measured up. Okay.
They are indeed some very strange jobs, Ian.
Yeah, there's no telling what all that'll mean. Okay. All right. And put them on Overwatch as well, please, sir. And that will take care of me.
One, two, three, four, 6. It's not bad. All right. We're going to grab one of these.
Well, before it comes out, Chrono, you may recall you lost the first scenario.
Oh, yes.
Which means he has achieved a preliminary bombardment. Let's see if that group wants to come out.
They do not.
They do. Oh, they don't. Oh, that's right. He has to get 4, 5, or 6.
Yep.
Right. For some reason, I was thinking it only failed on 1 or 2.
Try the next one. No. All right. That's all I can do.
Okay. So over to you, Achilles. One, two, three, and a chain of command point. See, and I was going to cheat you again, Achilles, because you've rolled 2 6s. You will remember that in this scenario, every time you roll a 6, you get a chain of command point.
Oh.
You now have 4.
Okay. That sounds fair.
I don't think the Soviets feel that way about it, but yeah.
We will use a 3 to get Keitel moving. Now, where does he have to enter this building?
Well, under the rules as they stand, he can go through a window.
Yes.
I was that was I don't know why I think that's such a big deal in these rules. But I do. They use normal movement. What they must do is they have to. It's like crossing an obstacle. You have to be next to the building and roll 2 dice, and you have to discard the higher.
All right. So let's see.
The alternative.
I'm trying to.
The alternative.
Yeah, I was.
Is coming here, crossing the fence, and then going through the door.
Yeah, that would suck. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to switch my mentality from I ain't been shot, mum, to chain of command.
Zooming in. that's right. You were zooming in.
Yes. To remember how these things are done. Okay, so we will start with this group, and they roll 2 dice to move. Is that right? So
Well, here's the thing: you've got if you run, you've got 3, right?
Yeah.
So the issue is you've got to get next to that window.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, it's
So in theory, it'd take you 2 turns to move with the 2 dice because you have to burn a single die to get up here.
Right.
No matter what.
If you want to get in there this turn, you've got to run. Is the point?
Got it. Okay.
And if you run,
I
you will take 1 point of shock. You'd say 2,
Right.
but Keitel's got enough to take off that 1 point of shock.
Is it shock per team or shock for the section?
It is a shock per team. It is a shock per team.
Right. So we can only take off one of those shock then.
Right. That's like I say, he would get 1.
Okay. All right. So I need to roll 1 die. If I'm running, I need to roll 1 die to get up to the window first.
Yep, exactly. Right? And then just to be clear, you'd need to roll a 5.
I keep thinking these are doubled. They're not.
They're not.
Are they? Yeah. Okay. Well, that sucks. Nope, didn't quite get there.
So you can just roll a second die and get yourself next to it.
All right.
Which will mean you're no longer... There you go.
That group isn't going to get there.
Yeah, so take one of those teams and move it next to a window.
We're next to the window, sir.
You got 7 inches. You got plenty. Getting ready to go jumping in there. I don't know, but how about the other guy? Can he make it?
Well, probably not, but we'll find out. Why not? No.
No. So give him that second die.
Okay.
Oh, they're very
really slow.
Yeah, they
may need a third die for him.
No.
TT's here in spirit.
Let's see, 3
inches.
So far.
So
might need that third die.
yeah, I mean it's not now. You're stuck with a situation where even next phase they're going to need a 4.
Okay.
Unless because you can run with them here, and Keitel can take the shock off, so you'd wind up no net. But then Keitel can't order them to do anything else.
Right. Or I can leave them right where they are right now. Right?
Yep, sure.
Okay. Yeah, let's just leave them right where they are right now.
All right.
And these guys they only used 2, so nobody had to do
nobody
the third
ran.
dice. Okay. All right, good deal. Okay, so that takes care of my 1 and 2, and then I have a 3. And they shall. I'm gonna activate Zimmerman, and they're gonna run here. How close to this thing do I got to get?
4 inches shuts it down.
4 inches.
All right. Yeah, they're gonna run. I will use all 3 die to get up there.
All right, and again, that's by team.
Okay. The team on the right. My right, I should say. Boy, that was close.
I think it got it though. Yeah.
That'll get him there.
Oh, yeah.
It was a lot closer than I wanted it to be, though.
Fair enough.
8. Okay. And the other one. Can I leave the other one just there? Well, no. Let's not do that.
And they just you start losing command and control issues, and
Yeah, exactly.
it is doable.
We're gonna shift them down the fence here.
How many dice?
We'll just go 2 for them.
All right.
So I don't think they're gonna need more than that. Although the way I'm rolling, maybe.
That's good.
I think an 8.
That's the same one you got out of 3 dice before.
Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, I just wanted to shift them down the down the fence line. Okay.
And if you put
And that should
Zimmerman,
take-
if you put Zimmerman with them, he can take that shock off they would have had.
Oh yeah, good point. All right. Yeah. All right. And that should take care of mine.
Okay, facing good.
Yeah, these guys probably should be facing this direction because that's what bad guys are going.
Something like that.
Yes, sir.
All right. We're going to try for 2 to bring out someone.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. 2's next. They come out.
There you go.
Okay. See. Now let's do it.
Mm-hmm. Not a terrible shock, this. No pun intended.
They, of course, are going to open fire.
The devil you say. 6, 12,
How very unpleasant of them.
13, 14. Is he in range with that machine gun?
16, yeah, he's should be within SMG range.
SMG, that's effective for him, though. So you've got
Is it? Let me double.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
on
it was-
Just take a look at him. I got it there.
Oh.
He's also at FP1. So it's 12, 13, 14.
That's close range for him.
Is it? So it is. Makes things a lot easier, I won't lie. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 plus 12 is 16. 16 for 4, 5, 6.
One, two, three,
That's a
four,
lot.
5.
11. So 11, 4, 5 shock, 6 kills. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, Achilles. You got... Oh, no, that is the whole guy. Never mind.
Yeah.
Why did it not
Ooh,
print?
what?
It didn't print.
Yeah, I killed a lot
This
of
guy, this guy's bouncing around a little.
Oh, that's why, yeah. Let's get the... Oh, there it is. So,
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5
5
kills. 5
1 shock.
kills and 1 shock. It's, by some miracle, does Zimmerman live?
It would be a miracle, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
know what you
though?
need.
You know what though? You know what though?
That's true.
Oh no, not this time. Not this time.
Yeah, I'm debating on the split. I didn't realize how close they were. Yeah, he can see him. Yeah, that's got to be split. We'll take it even. He's dead either way. So it's
Yeah, the one
He's
would have killed him no
He's
matter
wounded.
what.
He could be wounded.
well, yeah.
so-
We'll just
Oh,
pull
that's
him
true. He
out.
could be wounded.
That was a total of 5. Achilles is in cover. Where did the 3 kills go? Where did the 2 kills go?
We'll put the 3 on this group and the 2 on this group.
Okay, so that guy comes off. The rifleman comes off, and 3 come off this guy. Okay, because if you're
Make it
doing
a stamp.
if you're doing 3 here, just so you know, that's going to reduce the effectiveness of that machine gun.
Yes, I know.
All right.
He's trying to preserve more lives than the other one, just so he has it.
Seriously,
Mm-hmm.
I most definitely did not click that. You're aggravating.
They're dropping Overwatches on us.
We are being dropped into Overwatch. No. All right, now it's doing it. Okay, fine. Here we go. All right, so these 2 boys are dead. I'll put them here.
Well, the officer.
We
see what
got,
happens
yeah,
to the
that's
officer.
true. We got to check. Achilles 1d6 for what happens to Zimmerman.
I put him back already.
Okay. Well, Mr. Zimmerman, what happened to you? I don't know. A 4.
Well, it's not dead. We know that. The chart. Where did I put the
Oh,
chart? There it is.
Should be on the QRS, isn't it?
It is. I literally couldn't find it. 4 is the leader is wounded. That means he is not stunned. He is wounded, which means he drops to a level. He drops to a level 1 leader, so he only has 1 activation.
Okay.
And I need that marker. That is the serious wound.
Most wounds are serious.
I guess some strikers more serious.
At least to the recipient.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
All right, so I just want to make sure where we're queuing up our deads. I need 2 there.
I smell warm bread. Mother. It's only
yeah.
a paper cut, you idiot.
He's good. Okay, so that, however, is a bad thing happening. Achilles,
It is.
you have a junior leader wounded, please.
Mm-hmm.
They like that. Ooh, they like that guy. That is 2 points off your force morale.
That kind of sucks.
That's it. All I can do though,
Because that bombardment is a pain in your neck.
it is.
Alrighty. They paid a high price.
That's not a bad roll.
Not at all. You got 5 points on your chain of command die, too.
Okay. All right. Well, they don't have any shocks, so that's good. We'll put
There should be a shock out there.
Oh, yeah, there was one shock.
somebody
There was one
should
shock.
have a
All right,
shock.
Achilles, roll 1d6. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
it's here. 4, 5, 6, it's there.
All right.
Yeah, the good news is there was very little shock. The bad news is it was all kills.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's here.
There.
All right. Well, that does complicate matters.
And again, that 1 point does not reduce their effectiveness. It's 2 in chain of command.
Yep, it's every 2. I'll be right back.
Does indeed complicate. Oh, while he's gone, let me ask a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
The
I'm
what
back.
is the-
Don't ask it. Don't ask it.
Oh no, it's fine. You can hear the answer. It
Okay.
wasn't a secret question. I just was using the time while you were gone.
Okay.
What is the impact of these trees on LOS?
They're going to turn, if you made a straight shot this way to this way, I'd make it heavy cover.
They're
They're heavy cover anyway. Yeah, so it's not.
But if they weren't, for the sake of argument,
Yeah,
they weren't for the sake of-
If they were just standing out here.
Yeah.
All right. Right. Okay, we will. Yeah, we'll use the 2. Yeah, I'm trying to remember between I and Shot Mom and this again. The leader does not affect fire.
He causes fire. He no longer directs fire, except if he uses 2 abilities and directs this. He gives Maschinengewehr to Germans.
Okay. But he doesn't have 2 anymore, so it doesn't.
Right. If he would be able to give Maschinengewehr, which would cause them to get Storm of Steel.
I got you.
I think bonus dice.
All right.
Or no.
Yeah, and 2 dice. Yeah.
Okay, so we can use the 2, one of the 2s,
Mm-hmm.
to have that squad open up on them.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. We will do that.
So this is going to be 5, 13.
I think he has a machine gun. He has SMG, doesn't he?
Yeah,
if
he does.
wants to use it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You could move this guy because you technically can't shoot through that guy. We can move him around, so it's not going to matter.
Yeah,
too
I
much.
mean it's all
Yeah,
it's all a blob.
it's all one. Yeah,
13. No rifleman. Interesting. So that's 13
15
plus
though.
his machine. Yeah, so it's 15 for 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I hit you, but you still have basically as much firepower as I do. I'm like, ow. Oh, that could have been a lot worse.
He got
Wasn't great, but it could
he
have.
got the half.
Yeah.
6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he just got right below the half. 7. 7. 5
Yeah,
shots, 6 kills.
One shock
One
and
each.
a kill.
You got a leader in there? You do. Is it Ivanov?
He's not. He's.
Give me a dead. Is it the rifleman, I imagine?
Yeah, I will put my dead on this baseline back here.
Okay, very good. Achilles, continue.
All right. We will put the 1 and the 2 to make 3. We'll activate Keitel down here.
Sure.
All right. These guys.
They're up against
guess
the
we'll
window,
use
so they're just going to roll 2d6 and ditch the high one.
Okay.
So
Okay,
they got
so
2
4.
inches. They got 2 inches inside. So when
Oh,
they
2.
go,
Sorry.
they use the big one to get inside. This is going to be a frightful pain. You want to put these guys. Here's the deal. You've got this window here, and this door and this window. Every window can take either 2 dudes or a machine gun.
Okay.
It's a
Fair
90-degree
enough.
arc there, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
off
it's
the
a
windows.
90-degree arc out the side, so he's got the shot.
Yeah, this window can definitely see him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you can also, in theory, use the door. So
Yeah.
the door also counts.
So that guy comes
All right.
in and he goes looking through that window right there. There he goes.
There you go. And then we got to move these.
Yeah, that's
jokers in
he's
there.
just a
There's
dude. He's a dude. Well, that rifleman
There-
can't shoot out. Where's the crewman? Is
These
that the-
two.
That's a
Wait, I think,
rifleman.
unless he's.
That's a yeah. He's the crewman
What's
with
this? Let me
this.
see the campaign.
He's with this. He's with these guys.
Let me see. Let me take a look at their.
And
force
then
entry.
this guy,
Yep.
this rifleman, he's gonna have to figure out where he's standing.
Okay.
You
can't
can put him.
can
You
I
can
put
put
him
him
in?
out that window if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
There you go.
All right. As long as they all fit.
They do.
That fireplace is kind of in the way.
It is, as it would have been.
It's a lovely fireplace, but it's a hearth.
It's a hearth. Yeah, there you go. All right. All right.
Now,
So
those
that takes
guys-
care of them. They
Yeah, those guys got to get to the window. Now, also, do you want Keitel in with them, or do you want him out here?
I will put Keitel in with them.
All right, put him next to this dude. For now.
Okay. Is there a room there?
Yeah, that's fine.
But that'll
There
work.
he is.
That'll work. Close enough.
Close enough. All right. The other group. Okay. So they need. They're going to
Well-
roll 1 to see if they can get there.
Mhm.
Oh, damn. It was almost a 6.
That's right.
That'll get him there.
That's enough.
Does get them there. Isn't that nice? All right.
Now you have the choice. Do you want to run them? It doesn't matter because you're going to get to take the shock point off because once they get inside, it's all just one big happy barn.
Yeah, we will definitely do the running
Gonna
thing.
leave this outside. So
Yeah,
we
good
can
point.
reference it.
But also, left.
And then
So
they got
that's
their
enough.
4.
So presumably you want the machine gun at the door,
Yes.
and then you can stick this rifleman at the window,
Okay.
and he's the feeder. So there you go.
There you go. All right, we got these guys in. They're all happy.
I don't know
And we
about
have a
that.
final.
There's Russians right there, but
Yeah, but they're looking the wrong way.
and I do remind you that you now have the ability to let's see. Do you have it now? Do you have it now, or do you have to wait till turn end? This is learning. I'm learning.
For objective. Let me see.
I know
To-
that
oh,
he, has,
to do
he
the-
has taken
the
the
countdown?
objective in the first turn. I know that much. Attack and defend says at the end of the first turn. Yeah. Oh no, if the attacker captures either objective in the first turn, Achilles could now start the final countdown.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds like a reasonable thing to do, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
The less time we have to spend out here, the better.
Yeah, I don't think you want to be hanging out there. So let's go through that. I know we've read it before, but this is one of the big new things in Chain of Command 2. The final countdown can be initiated by either player once the objective marker is captured. You have done this. It may be initiated by the mission conditions or by spending 3 Chain of Command points. That's what you would have to do. You place 1 or more dice with the total number of pips equal to their opponent's force morale. Chrono, what is your force morale at this time?
8.
There would then be 8 phases. 8 phases. At the end of those phases, we would count down from 8. At the end of those phases, during the final countdown, if either of you roll 3 or more 6s, the game is over, with the player who controls the objective winning. If neither player rolls 3 or more 6s, the game enters sudden death, with play continuing until any command dice roll of 2 or more 6s.
All right. So for the first 8 phases, it's any 3 triple 6.
Right.
Ends the game outright.
After the
that,
8
it's
phases.
any double 6.
Yep, any double 6. Yep.
Got it.
Okay.
Easy enough.
So now that you have flipped that objective, Achilles, and you certainly have done that, do you wish to initiate the final countdown or no?
Yes.
All right, he has initiated it for the cost of 3 command points. He has 2 left. I will now say that there are 8. I'm going to get out a D10. Exciting. I swear the first person in the chat that sings that song, I'm going to get him.
Is Robert out there? Because I know he'll do it.
There are now
Watch me roll triple 6.
there are 8 phases remaining, but Achilles, you may continue playing.
All right. And then with my last 3, I want that thing in the box.
Bring it out anywhere on the baseline. You have no road.
Yeah. It can't come out where my jump off points
No,
are?
it never does. It's on your baseline.
Always baseline
All right.
or the road. Or usually, ideally on a road if there's a road. If there's not, it's just
Were there a road?
It turns out, northern Ukraine is
Lacking in
not
roads.
very lacking in roads this time of this era. This kind of still. Oh, geez.
Very disappointing. Very, very disappointing.
Somebody
All right.
He'd like to talk to you.
They brought a whole tiger. Good God.
Just remember what you can see and can't see. You can bring it anywhere from
Yes,
this
what I'm
side,
looking
and it
at
goes in
now.
6 inches.
That's what I'm looking at now. What I can see and what I can't see. All right. Okay, and you said 6 inches, right?
Well, it's 6 inches off your nose, so.
Oh.
There you go.
All right.
There you are.
Close enough.
God. Good
All right.
God. These guys.
And yeah, the first thing he's going to do is shoot.
Oh, do you think? I wasn't in question on that topic. 7 for 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Oh, did they catch a break?
3.
3.
I think he can reroll it. He gets a 6. It's Storm of Steel, though. It's HE, so he can
Oh,
reroll a 6 for.
yeah, that's right. That is Storm of Steel, so you get to reroll that 6.
Oh, okay.
No.
Nothing.
So 3, and this is obviously light cover now.
Ooh, 3 shock.
3 shock. And of course they're... Okay, do we get auto pins now?
I don't think AT auto pins anymore. But I'll check. I think pinning is only from shock now. Sniper teams, infantry flamethrower, deploy weapons, table support, mortar bombardment, smoke barrage, effects of high explosive.
Well, Chrono's looking for that, Jim. Is there a reason that that shock marker's out there?
I think it's just wayward.
I agree with Chrono. That was a wayward marker.
Yeah, I don't think high explosives automatically pin. I think pinning is just shock now.
Let's find...
Let me see if I can find pin.
You'd think it'd be...
Pinned unit 6, 18, 19, 26, 61. See what 18, 19 has to say.
Firing.
Because it...
Light mortars deploying smoke.
A unit becomes pinned, no matter shock, a season number of figures, including attached leaders. And that's all that page 18 says. 26, 61. What's 61 say?
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear, but only an omission at 14.2.2. When firing at an infantry target, anti-tank gun crews roll their HE firepower dice. All fire is at close range. Storm of Steel bonus. Hits are divided between any targeted teams, and hit effects rolls with the target reduce cover by 1 level.
Yep. Seems.
I think.
Yep.
I think that's pretty clear.
Does not nothing. Yeah, it does not say auto pins.
Yeah, I think that I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, and there it is for vehicle fire. Main guns roll their HE fire dice. Firing is always at 4, 5, 6. Main guns fire HE, reduce cover by 1 level, and have Storm of Steel. It's not as if they don't have a lot of bonuses. So yeah. I would say not.
All right.
Very good.
Okay, here we go. One, two, two, three. That's pretty good, honestly.
And a chain of command for yourself, don't forget.
Yeah, it's actually very good.
We're going to activate 3, first of all, for this guy. He's going to take a shock off to reduce his firepower reduction by 1.
Very
and
good.
then they're going to light these guys up again.
Yeah, how much more? Well, let's see here. So they lost 2 firepower.
They lost
dice.
a rifle. They lost a rifle. It's down to 15. And then they lost 1. They lose 1 more firepower dice from the shock. So 14.
14, yeah. God, that's an ugly fight.
Close range firefight.
Yeah, no doubt.
Ooh, what can you do?
But
8.
actually, no, the 4s. Yeah, the 4s actually saved me there.
8. So that's that is
4
4
and
and 4.
4.
4 and 4. Yep.
Okay. All right. First 4.
Who's that on?
I picked it on.
Oh,
the
the
left.
one on the right. I'm sorry.
On the right. Okay, that's fine.
My right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So we get 3, 4, 4, 5 shock, 6 kills, 1 kill, and 2 shock.
1 kill, 2 shock.
Okay. Is it?
Face again.
Yeah. Because a stunned guy cannot be shot again. A wounded guy can. Is it Zimmerman?
Isn't that strange?
Okay.
No, it's not.
I will take off a right. Is there one? No, it must be a machine gunner.
Just 2.
Yoink. Where's his parking lot? There it is. And 4 on the left.
Okay.
Oh,
Man,
he's
I gotta
super
quit
dead.
right on high.
He is
2 dead.
all kinds of dead. Okay.
That is not a team. Well, is that a team wiped out?
Yeah, it's a team wiped out.
That
yeah,
is,
it sure
isn't it?
is.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This would not roll for section wiped out after the other team does. If the other
Correct.
team does.
That it goes
Right.
team exactly.
Yep.
And team is less. What do you say? Team is less that. So 1d6 Achilles.
Okay. Man, I keep rolling high.
Yeah, you do. That's 2 more.
Jeez. killing myself here. 1, 2. Ooh, that's bad.
Oh, that's bad.
I'm in the red.
What are you doing?
Well, that's very bad. It's very bad.
It's very bad. Yes.
You're one more for where the real bad starts.
Let's see. And I have 2 2s and a 1 left. Okay, we're gonna try and bring on one of the 2. We're gonna bring on a squad with one of the 2s.
Mm-hmm.
No,
that bombardment could have been 6 points and been worth it.
Yep. Okay, the other section
I got
comes on
some
there. Which one do I use? I'm doing math in my head.
I mean, for what it's worth,
very
just
quiet.
following the rules, you are supposed to pre-declare which one it is.
Yes. All right. I'll do these guys. And another entrenchment, please.
Mm-hmm.
You only gave me 1. I should have 3.
Okay.
Theory, it should fit the whole section. So.
All set. How did you not see those guys?
Yeah.
Soviet camouflage. Soviet camouflage.
A trench with sandbags and everything.
Yep. Okay, they're gonna open up on these guys.
Absolutely. So they've got 2 machine guns. Yeah, where's the other machine?
No,
gun?
just the one.
Oh,
They only have the 1 machine gun.
okay. So it's 6. Oh, that's right. This is your supernumerary crew.
Yeah.
6, 7,
Is it-
8, 9, 10, 11. I imagine Bazukov is in range.
Yes, I checked it. So you should have 6 riflemen, a light machine gun, and the submachine gun.
So it should be 6, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14.
Yep. Close range firefights are brutal. Good God.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled terribly.
Yeah, you did.
Only 4 hits, so it's 2 and 2.
Yep, 2 and 2 exactly. Which one's Achilles?
We'll start with the left here.
Okay. Light cover, obviously.
That building should be giving me more cover.
Shock.
Is that a shock?
That's a shock.
They specifically call out in the campaign description, these are lightly built wooden buildings. Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
And then I'll try and bring out my other thing with the 1. Nope, not this turn. That's it for me.
All right, where's my die? There it is. There are no 7 phases left.
Mm-hmm. All right, roll 3 6s, man.
And remember, Achilles, you do have those extra dice if you want them.
Oh, yeah. I might want to save them. I may need them here. Let's see.
I gave you your point. So it's 4, 2, 1, 1.
2. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. All right. Oh, remind me what this guy comes in on.
That is a team.
So that's a 1 or
that is a 1.
Is a 1. Okay, good deal. We'll use a 1 to bring him out.
Put him where you want him.
All right. Now this is the tricky bit. He has to be able to see, right?
Mm-hmm.
always a complicated.
Well,
matter.
remember, he's the spot where it lands.
Oh,
He's the
Is
marker that shows where it lands.
Is it?
Oh.
That how it works out?
Yeah,
Who-
it's
well,
it's
who
ra-
am
it's
I spotting
radically
off
it,
the
the foo is radically different.
okay. Explain this to me. So 'cause this will
Sure.
be
Yeah.
interesting.
No. That's quite all right. That's good. This is a mortar barrage that is coming in as a bombardment.
Oh, I see it now.
A
Yeah.
forward observer model is placed on the table with a D6 to track the number of phases. It will be it'll be 3. It cannot be targeted by the enemy. It simply indicates that the bombardment is taking place and its duration. The player marks the aiming point on the table. They can target any position on the table without restriction. So just put them out there.
Okay. So you just put him out there.
Exactly.
There's going to be a deviation, right?
Well, first of all, we got to see.
Potentially.
First thing you do is you see when it arrives.
Gotcha.
It's a different number of things. You have done it. Now you will roll to see whether it arrives immediately or if something else happens. So 2d6. You wish to roll high.
All right. Well, I don't
7.
know.
Ranging shot deviates 2d6 inches. Go ahead and deviate 2d6 first.
Okay.
Ooh, 10.
10 inches.
10 inches.
10 inches, and now roll 1d6. Deviates 4,
straight.
which is straight back. So it's going to go that exactly.
Not sure you want there.
That is not where I want it.
So that is your range.
Definitely not where I want it. Boy, my dice roll suck tonight.
Yeah, your die rolls have been your greatest foes. We have used the template. They do not reduce the number of phases mortars fire for. When it is next activated, the player must call for fire for effect, or you can place a fresh aiming point and begin the process again. I cannot believe you want to drop it there.
No, I do not.
All right, so
So maybe not.
so he stays there. That is how it now works. I actually think it's an elegant system.
All right. So that was 1.
You got a 1, 2, 4 left, I think.
Yes. I keep them written down so that because I can't remember.
One thing that is a dramatic change from the way we used to do this, mortar bombardments are now never activated on a leader. You have to get that 1.
They're attached to company or a battalion now.
That's the argument.
They're not attached to a measly platoon leader.
That's exactly it. So what say you, Achilles?
Okay.
And by the way, this guy can't be shot at, can't be hurt. He's just a marker. He's just sitting there.
He is, yeah. The foo is, for all intents and purposes, off on the grass somewhere here with a telephone yelling adjustments. In this case, going, no, you're short. You're short.
Yeah, definitely short. Okay. Let's see. If I bring out Senior, is coming out. That's everything he can do. Right?
No. He comes out and he's got 3 activations.
He can't move.
Okay.
The only thing he can't do is move. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But if you deploy him, let's say you deployed him here, he could activate a whole bunch of people. The trick is then he's outstanding in his field and get his head blown off. But
sure, he takes that risk. Yeah, but from here he can activate everybody within his range. Is that right?
Yeah.
And his range is
now 18? The trick is, can he see them? This is he could see them. You can see them through a window.
You can see those guys.
I would think. Yeah.
See them through. You got
9 inches of this.
You got to be able to see them.
What's 9? Yeah. Well, from there, that's
8
to them and 6, 7 to them. So, so he should be able to do both. Okay. All right. It's time for him to earn his pay.
All right.
All right. I think I put him in the right spot. I may need to adjust him.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
good to
okay
me.
there. Yeah,
That's good.
he's good. Yeah. All right. He's going to activate Keitel
Mm-hmm.
to fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one of them can fire this way, right? And the other one has
That's
to fire
exact.
this
You've
way?
got it exactly right.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so we'll start with these guys going over here.
So you've got that. You've got those 8, and then you've got one dude in the window. So that's gonna be 9 for 4, 5, 6.
Okay. The one dude in the window.
The one dude in the window.
I think that's a Hitchcock movie.
6.
Ooh, ouch.
That's
6. Yeah.
the 7, isn't it? 4's count.
Yeah.
Right.
2 shock.
So it's 7.
One more. Chrono.
Okay, 2 shock so far.
Mm-hmm. 3.
None more shock.
1, 2,
Ouch.
3, 4, 5, 6. Is that now a pin? I think it is.
Exceeds, I think. Has to exceed.
Well, let's find that out, because this is something that shifts. It shifts on me.
Page 18, actually. Hold on. Exceeds, yeah. 4.1.1.
Excellent. Exceeds, so he is 1 away from having a bad day. Well, he's having a bad day, but... Okay. These guys.
All right. And then the other group?
They've got nobody
here.
They've got no doggy in the window, or do they? Yes, they do. They've got one doggy in the window. Can he see, though?
Do they? Oh, yeah.
He can't
There
see.
you go.
He can't see. So it's just the gun. 8. 8 for 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
4.
2, 3, 4.
A single shock.
Cover is your friend.
Indeed it is.
All right. And now with my final trick, I'll put the 1 and the 2 to make 3 and activate this boy.
The heck you say?
And use... Oh, no, you... Yeah, okay.
He's got a junior leader in there.
Yes, he does.
He does.
Now, also remember, Achilles, and, it doesn't matter, because you've got the 3, which is all groovy, right? But you can now use any 1 to activate any station in that vehicle 1 time.
Right.
You don't need the 3 is my point.
So, yeah, that's true. I don't need the 3. That's a good reminder, because the 1 activates anything. The 2 though wouldn't do anything.
No,
right?
the 2 is no good.
Okay, so yeah, I might as well use the. Yeah.
Because then you
wait a minute.
You could gas these guys up on the 2.
I forgot. I forgot about something before I go to the tank. I forgot. I activated these guys with 1 action. I need to activate.
Oh,
these
there
guys
you go.
as
Yes, that's right. So you yelled over here.
I had completely forgotten.
You yelled over here. Unfortunately, they do have a point of shock. They got 3, which is going to cost them 1. So that's going to be 7 for 4, 5, 6. Oh, I take it back. I take it back, because the Obergefreiter does get to shoot. 11.
Should be 9.
No, he's got 4 if it's in range. He's got a better gun.
There's no submachine gun in the game that has a firepower of 4.
That was the rating.
Are you
I think
serious?
you're wrong, but let me check.
You talking about his MP? His
MP40. Yeah.
Should not have a rating of 4. That seems wrong.
I promise you, that's. I pulled these guys off the old thing, so that doesn't mean they're right.
I'm kind of with Chrono on that. That does sound like a little high for that weapon, but hey,
it might be. It might well be. I shouldn't be insisty. I should not be.
SMG
but I'm the same guy that thinks that snipers are overrated in these Lardy games too. So
weapons. The weapons table on page 48 just has SMG or machine pistol as 2-1.
Came from somewhere. I'm going to the old chain. I'm saying it came from somewhere, but I'm going to the old chain of command real quick.
Okay.
That's academic, because it's now 2-1. Let me fix it.
Maybe on one of those tea bottles.
Yeah.
Okay.
So instead, it's now 11.
9.
It's 8, 7, 9. I wanted it to be 11. I wanted it to be 11.
He was,
I kind of wanted it to be 11 too,
but it's not. But it's not.
Neither here nor there.
Yeah.
So
here nor there.
All right.
That is the one place you have been rolling
6.
great, Achilles, is 6. You've been hitting at least.
Yeah, I'm rolling highs. I'm rolling good high numbers. Problem is that sucks when you're
they're definitely pinned
two
and there's a kill.
Yeah, 2 shock and a kill. Is it him?
No.
Yeah, that's naughty. And what is the effect of pinning in this edition of Chain of Command?
Let me find out.
Having fire round down, I imagine. At least that's what it was. Credit to
limitations.
Credit to Richard for an excellent index.
Other than repositioning, they can't move. 50% reduction in firepower in addition to shock effects. Cannot fire suppressing fire, cannot be an Overwatch or be tactical, and they cannot use anti-tank weapons, rifle grenades, smoke, or hand grenades.
50% reduction in addition to shock. Pinned units fire with 50% reduction in firepower dice in addition to the effective shock.
Yep.
Yeah. And they can't move. Yeah.
All right.
They're as you say, they're in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, as things stand, 14, they'd be rolling 7, but that's -4. They'd be rolling 3 dice. Continue, Achilles.
All right. All right. So now I can put the 1 and the 2 together to activate Hartman over here. Hartman has how many actions?
He is a junior leader, so 2.
Okay. Now, my next question would then be, can he activate the gunner to fire the main gun and the hull machine gunner to fire the hull machine gun?
No. Oh, wait. Yeah, the hull gun. The hull gun you can do, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the hull can go.
Yeah. Not the coax, because we had that discussion.
Yeah.
But the hull gun, that's a whole different guy.
Yep.
So.
Yep. 1 each.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let us do that. Okay. So we will fire. Boy, I'm really Let's put an HE on those guys.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, I should say the target for both. We're going to fire both weapons at this guy.
All right, we'll do them one at a time because they obviously have radically different effects. One's a 7, one's a 6.
I'm going to do the HE.
The whole MG, if certain cover, the whole MG can only suppress them.
What's that? Go ahead.
Censoring cover, the whole MG can, the bow gun can only suppress them.
Where's that?
We can't fire. Let's see. 15.2 AFV whole machine guns or remotely fired machine guns can only fire for effect if the target unit is in the open. They may only fire suppressing fire against a target in cover.
Okay. So you want to put suppressing fire on those guys?
I would rather put suppressing fire on these guys. So
I don't see why you couldn't split.
Let's do that.
Can he split fire?
Yep. I believe he can.
I don't see why not.
See. I don't see why not. Yeah.
All right. So you will suppress these boys.
Yep, it may fire at any target visible in the weapon's arc of fire.
Okay. So they're under
pressing them up,
and we'll fire the HE here.
Yeah, that feels right. I mean, basically the machine gunner gets told to open up on these guys, make it hard for them to see, and then this guy gets to fire 7 HE downrange. 7 for 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
3.
3.
Ooh, 2 more shock and a kill.
Yeah. Is it him?
Not yet.
No.
All right. Well, they're gone.
They're leaving.
Yep. So 2d. It's 2d6 plus 6. Four. Can they stay on the board? No, they're gone.
Nope.
Good day, gentlemen.
They're not dead. They are routed.
Yeah. So put them in a.
And that is section routes and junior.
Make sure it's clear that they're not dead, please. You know that matters.
Yes, I'm putting them over here in my not dead pile.
Excellent. So from the perspective, that's a couple of things. He's not killed or captured. Junior leader routes 1d6.
Three.
That is a point. Oh no, 2 points. That is 2 points. Yep.
Okay, then section.
And a section. No, where's routed? Breaks.
I think it's just breaks.
Yeah, it's section breaks. Yep.
3.
1.
I see.
Well,
Taut.
now we're tied.
Yeah, now it's taut.
Do it.
All right, continue.
Yes. That's it. That's all I have.
That is another phase. There are 6 phases left.
Chain command point. Okay. Going to use the 2 to try and bring out this squad here.
Yes. Yes.
Do.
Yay.
They're going to play right into these entrenchments that are now available.
Strangely enough.
And they have a target they're going to shoot at.
Step over the bodies. Step over the
bodies. 12. 13. 14. 16. 16, 4, 5, 6.
I think I'm about to lose these boys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's all there. Light cover.
Yeah, definitely going to lose those guys.
You can have a magical.
So
you're saying there's a chance. Yeah.
You're saying there's a chance. Oh, not like that. Yeah. Not like that.
That is one. That's 4 dead, which is all it took. But
I thought, isn't it? Then 6 is only kills, even on light cover.
4, 5 shock, 6 kills. Yeah, how many kills?
3.
3. Okay, well, I'm sorry. That's all he had left.
Well, it could. Yeah, well,
so now,
it could be.
Now we have to check and see on net 3. Is it dude?
He's not looking very good. He's all right, though.
It is not dude. So that actually matters ever so slightly.
He's just out there in his field going, "Oh, hey, what happened to a machine gun team?"
Because that is a team wiped out.
Okay.
Bad thing happened?
Yeah. Oh, are you waiting for me to roll?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Sorry.
I didn't know if you were ready for me or not.
I'm ready.
Sorry.
Nothing. They don't care.
I rolled a 1.
Damn.
Apparently they did not care.
Man, talk about dodging a bullet on that one.
You know, literally.
Yeah, all right. Let's see. Checking something. Ooh. I think he's a chance.
All right, guys. Got to apologize, but it is Friday night. We're playing a game of Chain of Command, so you know what that means.
Ooh, man.
Thank you all for watching. Glad you're here.
Okay, I'm going to do something that might be silly, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay.
Or I'll try to anyway.
What will you attempt
That's
to do?
what I have left. 1 second. Double checking to see what I have left. I have 2 2s. No, I have 1 2 and a 3 at this point. So I'm going to try to use the 2 to deploy another squad.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. My attempted silliness will not happen. The 3 is going to activate these guys here.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna rally a shock,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's gonna have his boys open up.
Mm-hmm.
There are -1s, so we're hitting on 5s and 6s, but
Yeah, and there are how many
1, 2, 3, 4.
homies?
14, I think. Was it?
It's gonna be it's 14 because 6 riflemen, a light machine gun, and the submachine gun.
14 for 5.6.
Actually, we could try and gun down the leader.
I'd give him hard cover.
I know. I'm thinking about it though. Yeah, we gotta try. We'll see how this goes, and then we'll 14.
Commanders of armies have better things to do than
to
fire
shoot
at one another.
Yeah, and honestly, my cat is annoying. Here we go. Oh, that's not bad, honestly.
6.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's pretty good, honestly, considering 5s and 6s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no doubt. Sorry, had to get a dog off my lap here. Okay,
Yeah, the cat hugging me.
at least that cat doesn't weigh 65 pounds.
True. If you did, I'd be concerned.
Okay, 3 and 3.
3 and 3.
We'll start on my left. Start on my left and then do right. Okay, so left to right. All right, first 3. Come on, stay away from the 6s, will you?
You gotta stop doing that to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be close enough to catch both these. 1 kill, and then over here,
Get a shock, I think.
another shock. So 1 kill. Is it our guy?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was close.
So in here, I've got a rifleman, which I'm assuming is who you'd want me to
Yeah,
take.
take one of those.
All right.
I think that's all I've got.
All right.
Because I use my. Yeah, I use both my 2s, my 3, and then I had a 5, which I can't do anything with. So.
All right. That means we have 5 phases left. Wow! Wow!
Oh my god!
That's amazing.
Well, you know what you can do with it. You know?
Well, you
Yeah,
also
exactly.
you also do have you can roll one of your extra dice.
Oh, that's right. Let me do that because I think I'm going to need it.
Yeah,
on this one.
I'm gonna pop
You
one
also,
up there.
you also roll a 4 in this and went to last.
Yeah, now that would be nuts. That would totally be nuts. You know, if those had been 6s, I'd have been a
Well,
lot
the game would be
happier.
over.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a chain of
I rolled
command
a
die.
5.
You're gonna want to remember.
Okay, so I'm stuck with the 4.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. He's got at least something to do.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't have to write down this one. Oh
that's
man,
funny. That's funny.
that is just nuts. Is what that is. Okay. Well, he's got the.
I'm gonna strongly advise you to move him.
First thing I want to do is I'm going to move him.
Sure, yell at him to move yourself. Yeah.
Yes, move yourself, as if I would have to tell him to do that. But
Did he get a die? No, he did not.
all right, he's going to. Yeah, he's going to run this way. Ooh, boy. All right, he gets 2 die. Is
3
that right?
dice.
Yeah. Oh, 3. I'm sorry. All right. Well, I could have
Ain't
used
so
more.
far.
He's got hit in the leg apparently.
He's limping.
Yeah, I guess. Not having a good day. Yeah, 6. All right. With his second trick, he's going to order Keitel to fire.
So those boys over there, we've already said.
Is he activating the group or is he activating Keitel?
He's activating the section.
Okay. All right. So there you go. Yeah, these guys have to go this way again.
Mm-hmm. So that's going to be 8, 9, because he's got that
Plus the
rifleman
rifle, yeah.
into the window. Yeah, it's going to be 9 for 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Five.
Yeah.
5.
Ooh, 2 kills.
Yeah.
And
a shock and 2
2 kills and a shock.
How about that for the commander?
Oh, no, he's hit.
No. What happened to Abdulev?
He's wounded.
He is wounded. He also has a wound. So he's dropped to a 1.
How do we feel about that?
Yeah, let's find out. Did they like that Abdulev guy? They didn't. I guess they didn't, because the low roll.
He's a new guy. He's a new guy.
They didn't care. They didn't care. They don't know him yet.
They don't know him yet. They're like, okay, it's the new sergeant just got hit. Whatever.
Did you pull off the other kill though?
No, not yet. Let me do that. Oh, that is, you put him on. Yeah, there it is.
Sorry.
I have pulled him off.
Actually. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, never mind. Yeah. All right, and then the other one.
They're at 7 because they've got 2 shock.
Okay.
Those 4s, huh?
5 of them.
5.
That's better.
Nothing
at all.
Yeah. That's more of a chrono save right there.
Yeah.
Those entrenchments paying dividends.
Big time.
Okay. And then for his third action, I was thinking it's probably not a good place to be, so that's Zimmerman. Where is he?
There he is.
Yeah.
He's going to run his skinny self to cover.
Yeah, he's definitely going to run and skid himself to cover. Try to get over here somewhere. All right.
That's plenty.
No, he's motivated. He's like, you may be hitting the leg. I'm not.
Oh man, yeah, he was more than happy to keep going. Yeah, that's probably good enough for him. All right, and I'll reserve my other 5 fours.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what I get.
4 phases.
Ooh, double.
Next
turn
phase is Chronos, which means Achilles, you get a chain of command die.
Oh, nice.
This suppressive fire.
Come in handy.
Okay. We're gonna try and bring on my other dealie with the 1.
Mm-hmm.
Let me write this down really quick because I remember what I'm doing. It's 1, 2, 2. Then
it's
yeah,
1, 2, 2. Yeah.
Yep. Let's see if this comes on. It does.
Ooh.
Ah, yes. The all too expected AT gun.
The all expected tank.
Yeah. It's like we could read each other's minds.
I'll put him in cover back here because otherwise,
because at that point it becomes hard cover. We talked about that.
Yeah. You'll help I can get because this AP is only 7. So. And this is the first time you've done AT fire. I'm excited.
Yes, it's a cool thing. So you'd like to do that, wouldn't you? Well, it's going to be a.
I would.
It's going to be a 5. I can't imagine it's anything other. Do you get laying the gun in this now, or does that go away?
I do not think so. Yes, no, you can, but the commander has to activate the gunner with 2 orders.
Got it. It's got to be the tank commander. Got it.
It's got to be the
junior
leader.
It's
got to be.
Yeah.
Or I presume the senior leader of the platoon could also do it, but
I figured
you wanted to.
All right. So in that case, yeah, there's There's nothing else, so he's in the open.
Just yeah,
it's a 5.
Just 2 for 5. Drum roll. On screws.
Oh, man, Lodi, land of Goshen.
Played fire on that one, didn't you?
Yeah, just didn't.
7.
So 7 for 5 and 6.
Only 2, so probably not going to do anything, but we'll see.
And Achilles, you've got armor of 11. 11 for 5 and 6, looking to cover 3, really.
Ideally, you want to cover 3, but you only really need 2 to avoid terrible things happening.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, I got my 2.
You got 2. So now, this is that evens thing. Equal hits and saves. Do I tell you what you really, really don't want?
No.
Okay.
No, you don't.
Roll 1d6.
All right.
That is not what you really didn't want. No effect.
There you go.
For the 2, these guys are going to open up again.
This time for 4,
For
5,
14.
6. 14,
Yep.
4, 5, 6.
14.
Ooh.
1,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's a lot.
So it's up to you,
4 and
Achilles.
5.
5 and a 4. Which way do you want it to
go? Good question. We'll put the 4 on these guys and the 5 on these guys.
4 on the left, 5 on the right.
Man, can you roll low, please?
One time. One time.
Yeah. One guy. One dead.
And over here on the right.
I cannot get away from the 6.
What? So that's 2. 2 dead. Is it indeed Keitel? It is not. So yo, 2 dead, 1 over here. I got this machine gun dude, and I got. Now you can take the rifleman out of the window.
Rifleman.
Is this? There's also this guy
he's
over
here.
Not...
He's on the left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually, in that case, yeah, you'll take him.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah, you'll take 2 riflemen.
All right.
That could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, it could.
Okay.
And these guys are going to try and light up this guy standing in his field.
Right, how many they got?
They got, I think. Let me double check the range.
It's 5 and 6s, 4, 5, 6s. It's short range.
He do submachine. Yeah, submachine gun can't reach though. He's out of range.
He'll have to roll separately. Yeah. So you've got 1 plus 12, 13. Yeah, 13 for 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I'm just checking. Yeah, 13 for 5, 6. Yes.
Should be for 4, 5, 6. Short range.
That man's living a charmed life.
2.
Jeez.
And then 1.
Wow.
Here, 1 here from dude, or 2. 1 here from dude for 5, 6.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, only 2.
2.
Only 2.
Man,
so here's the question:
he is one lucky son of a gun.
Is he just all by himself because he's in hard cover?
Yes.
And if he gets killed, he's killed. Yeah, that's right. If he's killed, he's killed. Shock doesn't matter. So 2d6 Achilles, only 6s matter.
Did he didn't even hit him, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did?
The four is hit.
The 4
He's
is
in
hit.
close.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. And I'm sorry, I need to roll how many?
2 dice.
Okay. Well, let's see if I can avoid rolling a 6 for a change.
You have not been able to, I'm afraid.
I know, I have not been able to. It's kind of sad.
This time you do.
Yeah. Boy, he is one lucky son of a gun.
And that's it. So on to my next phase.
All right, there are now 3 phases left.
Directs the guy.
Don't think his luck is gonna continue here.
Yeah, no.
All right. Well, one of the ones is gonna fire the AT gun again.
Do you get that nice bonus because you already hit him? I would think so, but let's check.
Let me check.
Fire, move,
that may be
fire,
different this time.
No.
I think
they reduced a lot of the.
Nope, there it is. It's the last one. Hit with last round. Target and firer both stationary. Interesting addition. Okay, so it's a 4.
Oh, that makes sense.
You need 2 dice.
Oh, I rolled 1 die. Oh dear.
Oh,
on the screws, not quite on the screws, but close again.
7.
7, 5, 6.
2.
Same result. 2.
2. Okay.
Yep.
All right. This time you can roll 6s. That would be okay.
Yeah, I covered him that time.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
3 is gonna activate. Abdullah is gonna activate his boys and again try to kill Zimmerman.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I don't think that guy's luck's gonna continue. I'm afraid.
We'll find out. 1, 2, 3, 6 plus his submachine gun. 6.
6.
No.
Oh, only the 1. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Junior leader killed. 1d6. Oh, they liked him. 2.
Of course they did.
Okay.
I don't know why.
At 3, and I don't know. Let's see if we got to send a note, because I didn't see it. I did not see it. The reduction. I'm trying to find it on the chart. It's not.
QRS.
So, Fidelis, this is note number 1 for our friends in Lard America. They've got to have that chart about how many dice you lose, depending on...
Can you give me a minute while you check that, please?
Yeah, sure thing. So,
I'm looking for the.
It's a very small chart. It's actually a teeny little table.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
So he's down.
It's on page 21.
21, and he's down to therefore
3. It looks like he's down to 3.
He's down to 3. 3 is 3. Yeah.
Then no other reduction until you get 1. I'll wait for him before I use my other activation. This game is seesawed back and forth.
Oh, yeah. Well,
there have been times I thought,
and I'm going to say,
cooked. There were times where I thought, I'm cooked, and then
I am an immense fan of the final countdown.
Yeah, I mean, if he rolls triple 6s next turn, he wins no matter what happens.
If he does or if you do, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I make.
Okay, I'm back.
A few more.
All right, we did find the answer.
On, yeah.
Holy cow! What is going on there, you crazy lunatic people? I love you to death. 36 people. Nice to see you. So, answering the question we were posed, Achilles, you now have 3 chain of command dice.
Okay.
To roll each turn because of your loss of force morale.
And they are continuing to shoot these guys up.
Same numbers.
So it's 12, 14 again. That was close range.
4, 5,
brutal.
6,
Good
7,
God.
8, 9. Again, another 9. 5 and 4, Achilles.
4 and 5.
All right. 4 on the left, 5 on the right.
All right.
Oh, not a 6 again.
2 shock and a kill.
2 shock and a dead. Jeez.
And on the right.
All right.
Oh, man.
I cannot stay away from 6s.
4, 5 shock, 6 kills. That's another shot.
For good and for good.
First of all, is it
both ends.
Is it Keitel?
All right.
Ooh,
see, a 6 would have been good there.
It is Keitel. What has happened to Keitel?
All right.
1d6.
3.
On a 3, he is stunned. He is stunned, which means he cannot do anything until the end of the turn. So, but that is
still get into the game regardless.
No, stunning is the end of the turn. Wounding just sticks with you.
Yes. Oh, right. So he could do that with the chain of command if he gets another chain of command point.
Yeah.
But if he rolls for it,
yeah. So in any event, though, he is stunned, which is a bad thing. Happens, please.
All right. 3.
He was sort of liked. That's 1 point more.
Man.
And with that in mind, you got to still take another casualty. It was both ways, so where do you want to take that kill?
Let's see. I think we have an assistant there and an assistant
You've got
there,
2 assistants, so yeah, either way.
Yeah,
take them
take
here.
them both.
Okay. So right now, 8 shock, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are pinned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Chrono?
That's all I've got. That's it for me.
Okay, Achilles, you're rolling 3 dice. Remember, you do have the 3 bonus dice left.
I'm down to 2. Does that still 3?
Yes, you drop
Yes.
down to 2 on 1.
Oh, okay. How many of these can I use at one time?
One at a
Only
time.
one at a time?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we'll definitely be using one.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
that'll give me 4 dice.
It gives you 4. Give me 1 second. There are now 3. There are 2 phases left. 2.
Man, this is going to be a close run thing either way.
Yeah, no kidding.
Can you pull 3 6s out?
Oh,
I
got
wish.
one.
Now remember, that does give you that gives now. This is a big deal. That is a full chain of command.
Can I end the turn? Yeah.
Can
I end the turn with it?
Can you end? Oh, what a good question. I think
You can end the turn.
You can end the turn, but that doesn't end the final countdown. The final countdown only ends on 3d6 or 2d6.
Right.
So yes, you could do all your stuff and then end the turn. Yes, you could.
Which would, I think for you, the only thing that does would mean would be Kaido gets back up because we'd no longer be stunned.
Right.
And if you had, because these others would still be pinned. You don't have, I don't think you can remove a shock.
Correct. You can't. Yeah. Well, there's all you can do is get rid of. Well, he could.
You have to crawl through the window.
Yeah, he'd
right?
have to get in.
With...
He's got to get in there to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's not as beneficial as.
Oh, it is because
really
you can wait till his turn starts and fire this thing.
That yeah, exactly. I meant ending the turn doesn't really.
Oh yeah, ending the turn isn't such a huge benefit. No.
I would have liked to have that much earlier because that would have meant I would be rolling to get stuff on the table.
Right, because that's the other thing. There's a real advantage to you in keeping the turn going. He's still under that insane preliminary bombardment, which has worked out brilliantly for you.
Yeah, very true, very true. These guys are in big trouble, though.
Yes.
Boy, I do not have good choices. All right. Well, we will start by activating the senior and get him into the building.
All he needs to do, just so you understand, is be here.
Okay.
He doesn't need to do all the things he does. He just has to be able to see them.
Oh, okay.
So it's which would prevent Chrono from hitting him.
Yeah. Alternatively, yes, that would be good. All right. That'll get him to the window.
Yep.
Okay. So whatever's left, he's got to take some shock off these people.
So yeah, he's got 2 left, so he can.
All right. Let's take 2 shock off of these guys, I guess.
Okay.
All right. Man. Definitely need more. All right. And we will put the 1 and the 2 for 3 and fire the tank. Okay.
Right. I observe to you. You could use a 1 to fire the gun. And a 2 to activate one of these squads. Now, that you could activate this squad. Admittedly, they're firing with this reduced. They're going to get -2 here. They're going to get halved. So this guy is rolling 8, 4, 2 dice. Not great. And this guy is rolling 8, 4, 3 dice. So it's not amazing. I give you that. But you could do
it. Yeah. At the moment, I think.
Or you could use the 3 to shoot the Ziz and suppress this guy.
Yep. Or I can. This guy is still in cover, right? So
he is in hard cover because of that screen.
Okay. I always laugh at that. That just cracks me up.
Well, the gun is going to reduce it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, what I'm thinking about is I can both shoot at him and then suppress him.
Yes.
As well.
Yes.
Yes, you could do that.
Yeah. But you know what? I think I'm going to risk the tiger on that. So, in fact, I'm going to risk the tiger. Yeah, I'm going to fire the HE here.
7.
Boy, I hate ignoring that AT gun. Right now, I got desperate choices. Choices. All right. Could be the wrong one, but we'll see.
3.
Two shock.
And then suppress him with the hull gun.
Pat, 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 pat.
All right. So that is everybody.
It's everybody you got?
Okay.
All right, let me do this. There is
go.
one. This is the last phase. Oh, exciting.
Before we get to sudden death.
Yes.
All right, we're going to use the 1, and, decisions. Well, I'm going to use the 4 to try to bring my senior leader out.
Yeah, how's he feeling?
No, he's not.
No.
He's not feeling well at all. So we'll use the 1. The Zis is going to fire. Again, needing
4.
a... Yep.
We're going to interrupt.
All right.
Oh.
He interrupted you. That hit will count if you live.
All right.
Okay.
Well, if he don't put shock on me, I may not.
Oh, good point.
He's almost certainly gonna live.
Who are you shooting at?
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the gun.
7. 4.
Not bad. 4. Ooh, 2 shock and a kill. Let me see what shock does to my hit chance, which is probably makes it worse.
Odds are. Is it your junior leader, parenthetically?
Yeah, let's find out. He is not.
That's actually 1 shot. Chrono. Remember, you're in hard cover. Oh no, it reduces it. Never mind. Yep.
Yep. Each fog of fire is a -1. I would have needed a 6.
Oh dear, that's a miss.
So I missed.
Well, made it miss anyway.
Yeah, that paid.
Indeed. So I have a 1, 1, a 3. So I have a 1, a 3, and a 1 and a 3 left. So the 3, Breznov is going to activate his boys and rally a shock off, and they're going to fire these guys again.
Still
14 being 5s.
For 5s, yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
4.
Well,
2 and
4, still 4. Yeah.
All right. 2 and 2, left to right. Come on, give me low numbers.
That's low.
Oh, there you go.
1 shock.
And I just took that off, dang it.
Oh,
come on with the 6s. Jeez.
Is it Keitel?
Okay. Oh, he's stunned. He can't be shot.
Oh, that's right. So it's got to be a kill. That's right. He's lying on the ground.
That works.
Yeah, he's lying on the ground.
That's true. He's on the ground unconscious.
Yeah, he's not available for that. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm not available to be shot at this moment.
There,
because I'm unconscious.
Does he count as a figure if he's stunned, or?
No, I'm not counting him. That's why they're right on that. They're right on the nasty edge.
Yeah, one more. All right, that's all I've got. So that's it.
Achilles. That's it. We are now in sudden death.
Any double six.
Any double six.
All right. I got to use another one of these magic die.
Magic die.
So that gives me 4. Oof. Man.
1, 2, 2, 3.
That's quite a good roll right there, actually.
That's helpful. Yeah. It's a little more helpful.
Oh yeah, this is gone now.
Yep.
For now.
Well, actually, it's there. I don't know what it matters because he gets to. Oh, that's right. No, it goes away in his phase. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. The last phase he goes on the phase he puts it, and then lasts through my phase. Right.
Oh, I'm. So wait a minute. Are we at the point where I'm supposed to take away one of the objectives?
No. That's already passed. You have now started the final countdown. This is now another objective that could be taken. That only happens if you don't take it in the first turn.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. If I managed to get a K command die in the turn before you could get up on this, then I could have said, "Oh, I'm gonna take this one off and make you slog over here to get this one."
Actually, he gets to take it off, but yeah.
Oh, all right. Either way, yeah. Point is, yeah, one way or another.
Which I'm unlikely to do, right?
Yes. Well, the point of that would have happened
unless you have it. Unless you have it.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's see. Interesting.
This is nasty close.
Okay, we're gonna put we're gonna use the 3 to activate the tank again.
Sure.
He's going to fire HE on these gentlemen.
Do you want to suppress them again? Or
yeah, I will suppress them again after the shot. Yeah.
Here comes the shot. 7.
That's right. All right. Come on, I need a good one.
It's average again.
Yeah, once again, you're 4. You've been hitting that average or better.
Kill.
Is it him? It is not. Off he comes.
I will take a rifleman.
And
I'll put him over here because he is a supernumerary.
Yeah, he don't count.
All right. You 2 to bring on Steiner.
Man, we all forgot all about Steiner.
Yeah, I need Steiner's attack.
Oh my God. Where's he been?
I need Steiner to continue the assault.
Where has he been?
He's been waiting for. Oh wait, do you have an adjutant?
Oh yeah, you've got your senior is on.
Yeah, good point.
So you got to roll for it.
Yeah, my senior's on, so I got to roll for it. Yeah. Good spot. Forgot about.
Well, I've been rolling it all game, so I got you.
Yeah, well, but that was
he gets it. Yeah, he gets it.
Yeah, I got it.
But no, you got to be fair.
But they got the runner.
All right. Okay.
Hey Steiner, would you mind?
He's been waiting to get called up, and then this runner comes back from the front like, Jesus Christ.
Would you mind, for the love of God?
We got stuff going on, man.
It's a bug hunt.
Game over, man. Game over.
Oh yeah.
Once again, Mechanical Turk builds this lovely map for us, and nobody touches anything west of that point.
Yes, but it's not his fault. He can't predict where we're going to do the fight.
That's true.
We tend to do these knife fights in a phone booth.
We kind of have to in this environment because you're pushing up. I'm trying to push you back.
No doubt at all.
There were long range pot shots here.
That was a 2, and I used the 1 and the 2 already, and that was a 2, and I have one more 2 left.
Yep.
Well, yeah, these people are not going to be terribly effective,
but they get shots.
All right. Well, I'm kind of forgetting something too, and it was kind of silly. All right. Yeah. Okay. They're gonna shoot.
It's gonna be 2.
2, 2, 2.
Both hit.
Got them both.
Jeez.
But no effect.
No effect, yeah. And I believe the other one is also...
And the other boy?
8 for... He actually gets 3.
Oh, 3. Look at him.
Aren't you special?
But he hits
2 again. No effect.
No effect. Boy, that was pretty wasted. All right.
That's ammo's free.
Yeah, exactly. Might as well use it. That's all of mine.
All right, Chrono.
All righty. Here we go.
Ooh, I thought I saw 2 6s. Ooh!
Same. I'm going to use a 4 to try and bring out my senior.
Mm-hmm.
He does come out
there
this time.
He comes.
Hello. He's going to rally a shock off these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to use his 2 command initiatives to have them fire to give him a bonus to shoot.
Does that exist? Are you sure? I don't think it does.
I thought it did. I thought he went over it.
I think that's gone.
AT fire adjustments, Commander.
Oh, AT. You're laying the AT gun. I'm sorry. I thought you were doing your small arms, boys.
Yes. No.
They missed the last time, so that gives them a 1, which takes it down to a 4 again. Back to a 4.
My rolls with the guy have not been great, so we'll see if I actually hit.
Yeah. Well,
10
plenty there. 7.
One of these days I'll penetrate. I say with hope. 4 this time.
Oh,
4.
Man.
That's quite good.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. That is going to be tough. I'm taking a big chance on getting hurt this time.
Ooh, net 1.
A net 1. That is a net 1. We actually have the chart here, courtesy of Lard America. So, 1 net hit, 1d6, Achilles.
Okay. A 4.
A 4. 1 shock and engine damage. This vehicle cannot move flat out for the remainder of the game. Yeah, I didn't think that was
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they were going to do that.
That's a Tiger. How will they even know if the engine is damaged?
It's even got unreliable.
Yeah, that boy ain't moving nowhere.
No.
Let's see. And then I had the 3. And this case is going to be Bazukov again. He's going to again rally the shock off. Mm-hmm. And again have his 1, 2, 3. I think they've changed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 13 now for 5 and 6.
Mm-hmm. 5, 3 and 2.
5.
All right. Let's see. Okay, we'll go 2 here, 3 there.
Yes.
All right. Oh God! Why can I not roll?
Your saves tonight have been atrocious.
I know. I cannot make a roll without getting a 6 in it.
And 3.
All right.
More
That's a
shock.
shock. That doesn't matter because they're going to break. The section breaks because that's another dead. That's 1, 2, 3 guys. 1d6, or sorry, 2d6 plus 6 Achilles.
2.
Yep.
Boy.
Whoa! And they're gonna go 12 inches.
When they ran.
Yeah, they bolted. So there we go.
They go back that way. Yeah.
Oh sure. Yeah. Wherever they might have deployed from, that's where they're coming from.
As far away from you as they can get, I imagine.
Yeah. Now the Feldwebel stays there. The real issue, of course.
Oh, they leave. Oh, that's right. They leave.
No.
They leave.
I'm not sure what happens to him. He stays, is what I'm saying.
I think there's a rule in there. They might abandon him. Let me see.
They might abandon him.
Let's see if it's.
I vaguely remember reading that.
Let's see if it's even relevant. Section breaks. Achilles 1d6.
Yeah, this is probably going to do it right here.
It might.
Yeah.
No, that drops you to 1.
Oh boy.
So what? So I guess we do have to find out what happens to that poor git. Should be under shock.
Let me see. Junior is always with you unless abandoned when stunned. See section 13.2.7.
He's abandoned.
Okay. Let me see what this says.
You poor bastard.
You carry him. No, you carry him. Oh man, where's Felker in that? What was the damn thing that he said? The thing they carry the.
Oh, that thing they had to drag around the field. Yeah.
Yeah. It was some kind of strange acronym.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. He's gonna wake up and be like, "Hey, where'd my squad go?"
Did you find the?
He survived.
Did you find the secondary thing?
I think 13. I think. Let me see. I think 13.27 just defines what a stunned leader is.
Defines what a stunned leader is.
Oh no! If the unit breaks due to fire or close combat, leader will be left where they are and captured if contacted by the enemy while stunned.
Oh, you poor bastard! So yeah, you can go in.
So he just sits there.
You can go in and get him.
I'd like to, but there's a fresh squad coming out, so maybe not this time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I am. That is it for me.
Oh man, Achilles, you can win this. You still can. You're rolling with this last extra. You're rolling 3 dice.
Okay,
we should roll
take
2.
my last. All right. Oh, good. See, this is when I need 6s and I can't get them.
Right.
All right. Great Prune Bear has not been with me tonight.
No.
All these brilliant moves wasted. Let's see. Well, the first thing we're going to do is get Steiner going.
Okay.
So we'll use a 3 to get Steiner going. Steiner! Let's see. You need to get to the window. Okay. Let's try this guy here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, mercy.
Oh, he's enthusiastic.
I think he got there.
I'll do it.
Yep. And then you just basically the bottom line is you just move inside at that point. But one of those two guys is going to catch a roll. One of those points is going to catch a point of shock. The house just isn't that big.
But Do I need to roll two
No,
dice
you really
and take
don't.
the lowest?
I mean, it's going to be for this guy, but if you want him to run in there again, he's got to eat the point of shock, which I don't think you mind, but I'm just
Yeah, of
observing.
course. Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, so that guy's there. Where are his helpers?
They were all behind him.
Okay. So that means that's his helper. And then he can put one guy in the window. Not that it really helps.
Both of them in the window. You can have both of them in the window, but they can't see anything as a problem, so it doesn't actually do much for us.
Right, good point.
I got him.
Love these houses.
It's a nicely decorated window.
Yeah, you can put him in there.
There he goes.
And that guy behind him. All right, so that's that bunch.
Yep.
How about the other guy?
And then there's the other group.
Look at that.
Oh, they're also enthusiastic. Look at them.
Oh, yeah?
Just about.
So they're there.
I'm going to move Citadel out of the way.
Yeah, put Citadel in this little side room where he dragged himself.
He's unconscious in the closet, apparently.
He's over there unconscious, but he's moaning and making noise.
Well,
Shut
I'm
him
pretty
up.
sure that
Give him
Steiner
morphine.
gets there and is like, what the heck are you doing here?
Where are your squad?
I don't know. They left.
They're at 50 yards back that direction.
Yeah.
All right. Then we will use the other three to activate Hartman. Can he take the shock off?
Yeah, absolutely. He's the only guy that can.
Now, but wait. If he takes the shock off, then only one of the two weapons will be able to fire. Is that
correct?
Right? Okay.
Yep. Is it 3? Question, just for clarification: is it 3 shock or 4 shock?
3 shock, and you bail. That is a change. All tanks bail. All AFVs now bail on 3 shock.
All right, just so I put that out there because it is something important to note.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We will take the shock off and then fire the main gun
on these boys here. 7.
Yeah.
Or again.
4.
Oh no, you can roll.
Oh yeah,
2
those
6s
6s re-roll. You have Storm of Steel.
Oh. Okay.
So 2 of them. Yeah, 2 of them. Yeah.
Right.
One more.
5.
That one.
Ooh.
That's
5 shock. Ouch.
5 shock.
That's nasty.
Yeah, it is. So relative to your cylinder shape there. Now I will put
All right.
I will put something out there, Achilles.
Yes, sir.
You have the 1.
And I'm about to use it
Okay.
for that guy that I keep forgetting is out there.
Yeah.
Well, I think you've had other things to worry about.
You have, and
true.
It's not like you've been rich with dice.
It's been a high priority. Now, as I understand it, I just place him again. What
you're basically saying is, I didn't like that ranging shot. Give me a new one.
Yeah. Okay. So we will place him again.
Uh-huh.
All right.
2d6.
All right.
Is that on the QRS?
I don't even know. I'm looking at it in the book. Same roll. 2d6 deviation.
All right.
9.
9 inches. What direction?
That's a fair question.
2.
2 up and right. Oh boy.
Right there.
What do you think about that, Achilles?
I don't love it, but I can't wait on him anymore. So
yeah, I was gonna say you're when the bombardment is on target, it begins. When it's on target, it begins immediately. Let me see here. Yes, that has happened.
Unit.
Place a 3. Yeah, we've done that. I've done that. Oh,
Okay.
Any unit within 6 inches of that spot is pinned anyway in this and the next phase. You just do it. Basically, that ranging shot fell square on these guys.
They're like, oh god, that's not what.
That's not.
What is that?
By the way, I like that rule. Now, here's the issue. You still have. So you fired the ranging shot. These guys are pinned. Mm-hmm. You don't get to start shooting it until next one.
Okay.
There is a chance at the higher end. In fact, if you had rolled an 8 rather than a 7, it would have started falling immediately.
Oh, interesting.
If you roll 12, then it's...
Yeah, if you roll a 12, it's a devastating bombardment, and all effect, your firepower is doubled. Yeah. So,
oh well.
There it is. That's what. But that is not. I regret to say what happened. But that has
not been my fate tonight.
Yeah,
so.
But the it has landed here. It has landed there.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's all my numbers.
Yep.
Oh, that's
it. Achilles.
Oh.
Wins. Achilles wins.
Oh man,
that was a nail biter.
Holy crap! Oh, that was as close as you could get.
Oh,
I don't know, man. I don't know if we're just playing quickly or if he smoothed it out, but this feels like it's playing a lot faster. Than
it does. It does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. No, you're right. It does.
But think about just now. Every scenario isn't like this, but think about it in the context of this scenario. Neither of you could afford to wait. Oh, hang on. Before it changes. That's the 40 bell, ladies and gentlemen.
You are joking.
40 people. Hey, Miles. Good to see you, man.
Oh, man.
But no. This game is faster. We started a little after 6:30. Yeah, 2.5 hours we blazed through. And this one actually got complicated towards the end.
Oh, yeah.
You think?
We also got a T-Fire going. We had...
Yep. We were bringing more toys this time.
Oh, yeah. Tanks, I think, work very logically. They make sense to me at this scale. I like the fact that there's not a billion of them. I mean, there can be more, but there's not, it's not...
I think at most you're going to get 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Although I guess if you really want to, you could do like a platoon, but...
Yeah.
The game's not really built for more than that, though.
But no, and I thought when you guys did this, well, especially when Achilles did this thing, and then Chrono responded, obvious for, what was he going to do? He responded this way. I thought this one's going to be weird, but this turned out to be very exciting.
Yeah, I thought it was. From early on, early going, I was like, "Oh, I'm cooked. I'm cooked."
No, you put a pounding on him. I mean, you have a lot.
You thought I was mad when I went off there to the right.
I did.
I thought it was very logical of you to do that. It's like, oh, he's going to get up and get the objective as soon as he can.
Yeah, exactly. It made sense. And closing that Jop down. I thought, okay, yeah, but the problem is it just left those guys hanging out there. So,
yeah, Zimmerman would like to discuss the logic of taking that job with you.
Well, some guys got to pay the price, The fatherland expects a sacrifice.
Yeah. No, and by the way, if Steiner doesn't come up, so many what ifs. But the other thing is, now even if Chrono had been able to come out of his pit to try to rush the objective, now because of the tank, he's sitting there with 5 shock on him. Making it harder
and
to run over.
And a whole new squad, new fresh squad sitting in the building.
Yes. But that is a win in Panzer Marsch. It's better, folks. If you want to know what Chain of Command 2 is, it's better. I'm gonna, there's not this question of what's supposed to happen. There's not this question of, what does victory look like? It's clear. It is.
I got to say the decisions, the decision points, and having to determine, your priorities, because as a tanker, I can tell you right now that there is no natural world where I want to ignore an AT gun. But
especially one that's hitting you, you're not doing a lot.
Yeah, especially one that's shooting at me. But in this particular case, I had to make a priority decision there, and it was not an easy one.
Yeah,
not an easy one at all.
So yeah, it's Chrono took a loss, but it was a man that was my view, especially when Achilles got down to that's right 1 force morale. I thought
I thought it was done.
I mean, if he rolls slightly different on one of those force morale checks, it is over. So
yeah, it's already
oh yeah, that earlier one where the one guy died. The one guy got toasted, and I rolled a 1 on the thing, so I didn't lose anything. That would have killed me right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. That's true. You actually managed when that team rounded off. So, hoo-wee. What is the next scenario that we have? Our next scenario for us in our Storming the Citadel campaign is Hold the Line. Hold the Line. So this will be a what sort of scenario? This is a delaying action.
Ooh.
I don't know what that will mean. So that will be very, very interesting. So it's so we're trying out, and once again, as we've said, this is Richard working us through the various iterations of the rules. So there it is. Oh golly. Well, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it. I will say that this has been a very quickly paced, very smooth system. I think we get it now. I'm sure we probably screwed up a thing or two still, but let us know nicely if we did. Thanks, Doug. Appreciate that. I've got a nice comment from Doug. Let's see what we're doing here. How many people wound up showing up? In the end, the final total was 43. Holy cow.
Oh, wow.
So clearly a little bit of chain of command on a Friday night is popular. Let me tell y'all, in case you didn't know, I appreciate subscriptions. I appreciate likes. Why? Because apparently it tells the algorithm we're doing stuff that's fun. Tomorrow. Join us, won't you please, for the continuation, perhaps the finale, I don't know, of I Ain't Been Shot Mum Bloody Omaha, as Achilles and Chrono will be on the same side against me as they attempt.
Thank God. At least we're up against weak competition this time. Chrono.
Oh my God!
Wow.
They'll be on tea break half the time.
I was about to say. So you're saying you're going to be fighting very weak tea, eh?
That's right. Weak tea.
We're fighting very weak tea. So I'm going to save this real quick. Got a little end there so we can go through and obviously do our carpet walks. Because, good for Achilles, and unfortunately for Chrono, he's got to have his psychological evaluation now.
Let's hope that that's not the NKVD who's doing the evaluating.
Yes, this conversation about Comrade Petrov, allow us to discuss your performance in previous battles. We'll do that. So tomorrow that's I Ain't Been Shot Mum, and next week is Waterloo week, so we got a ton of fun stuff coming up. That's right, Ian. Der Führer is not happy. Der Führer ist nicht froh. I thank you so much for watching. I thank you all for playing. Until we meet again, please take care of yourselves and one another. We will talk soon. Pause.